Before marriage, we go out of our way to impress and win each other. But once vows are exchanged, many people stop trying. They place the relationship on the shelf like a trophy. Physical violence is usually visible and reportable, but emotional abuse and verbal violence often go unseen, unheard, and worst of all, unbelieved. Partners often speak more kindly to strangers than they do to each other. Why? Hello Uplifers! Today is a great day, isn't it? If it's not, I truly hope that this video here will make you feel better. Maybe at first you will feel like it's not for you, this video, but be patient. Something in this video may be very helpful for you or for your friend. So stay tuned. Let's hear the question and a little bit of history. We've been together for 16 years, and until 3 years ago, we lived many beautiful moments together as a couple. But the past 3 years have been very difficult. It's rare that we get through a day without arguing, insulting each other, or looking at each other with contempt. I think we still love each other, but it feels like there is nothing left that draws us to one another. We barely seem to care about each other anymore, and each one of us is focused on everything else except the relationship. We don't want a divorce, but we are drifting further apart, and I'm afraid that that's where we are headed. The things we say to each other are so often so harsh, and there are days that we can barely stand to be in the same room. I feel humiliated, treated like I don't matter, and nothing seems to move him anymore, no matter how many tears fall down my face. So my question is there any hope for us to reconnect? Could that spark ever be reignited, or are we heading towards an inevitable end? How did we even get here? Dearest soul, I will begin without many introduction by telling you this. I'm truly sorry you are going through this. I can only imagine the pain building up in your hearts. And my answer to your question is twofold. Yes, there is hope for healing. And yes, you are heading towards the end if healing doesn't begin. There are many things that can harm a relationship, but I will focus on 4 of the most damaging. And from what you have shared, all 4 seem to be present in your relationship: indifference, neglect, contempt, and any form of violence. Firstly, let's talk about indifference. Indifference is when your partner no longer cares. They stop asking how you are, how your day went, how you are feeling, what you are going through. You realize they don't even seem to care that you exist next to them. But the greatest pain isn't in the lack of attention, it's in the message behind it. And this message is, you no longer matter in their eyes. The human soul thrives on feeling valued. In love, we blossom because we know we make a difference in someone's life, that our presence brings a piece of heaven to their world. There is nothing more fulfilling than knowing you are loved, appreciated, and wanted, that someone is proud to have you in their life. Indifference destroys that. It makes you feel invisible. And in many ways, indifference is more damaging than hatred. The second is neglect. Neglect is when partners treat each other as given rather than a gift. It's when you are no longer seen as special, just familiar. Neglect happens when routine replaces wonder, when curiosity for your partner fades, when other things take priority, a friend, a hobby, a pet, a job, while your partner becomes secondary. Before marriage, we go out of our way to impress and win each other. But once vows are exchanged, many people stop trying. They place the relationship on the shelf like a trophy, won but no longer cherished. But your partner is not a trophy. They are a soul, an universe, a treasure that's meant to be explored, discovered, and honored every day. A meaningful relationship is not like a cactus that survives neglect. It's more like a wild poppy, delicate, beautiful, needing care. Neglect makes us forget the treasure we hold in our arms. The third bad ingredient you have in your family is violence. The worst wounds in a relationship are often the invisible ones. A woman may have no bruises on her skin, but carry a heart shattered by cruel words. A man may have built an empire but feel emotionally bankrupt due to his wife's disrespect. Physical violence is usually visible and reportable, but emotional abuse and verbal violence often go unseen, unheard, and worst of all, unbelieved. People wither from within. Words, harsh, cold, demeaning, cut deeper than we think. Some wounds to the soul take longer to heal than wounds to the body. There is a painful paradox I have seen repeatedly in couples therapy. Partners often speak more kindly to strangers than they do to each other. Why? Because outside the home, harsh words have consequences. You might get fired from speaking to your boss like that. You might get arrested for yelling at an officer. You might get sued for defamation. But at home, nothing happens. In marriage, we think we can get away with anything. One partner usually endures it all, the one who is more sensitive or afraid. We've come to treat family relationships as low value, a place where we dump our frustration, where we speak without filters, where we treat each other as outdated furniture. But listen to this, no one comes into this world to be humiliated. If someone doesn't respect you as a human being, let alone as a life partner, they are not worthy of you. People will treat you the way you allow them to. No one can humiliate you without your consent. So, to anyone experiencing this, take your life into your own hands. Say it loudly and clearly. Enough. No more violence in my life, in any form. Better to be alone than to live in humiliation. And the fourth bad ingredient in your family is contempt. Contempt is the ultimate degradation of your partner. It can be verbal or non-verbal, and it always communicates one thing: you are nothing to me. If indifference wilts the soul, contempt poisons it. A hostile look, a sneer of disgust, they can destroy a person's spirit. Contempt expresses superiority, disdain, mockery. It comes out through sarcasm, ridicule, humiliation. The one showing contempt sets themselves up as a superior, as the standard of other can never reach. In their eyes, the partner is always wrong, always ignorant, always unworthy. They are seen as pathetic, while the contemptuous one acts like a flawless encyclopedia, a moral compass, and a semi-god with nothing divine in them. So, is it too late? No, it's not too late. There is still a chance for your relationship to take a new turn towards love, fulfillment, and peace. But it will only happen if you both choose it. From where I stand, it seems that you need outside help to rekindle the spark. There are likely deep, unresolved wounds and distorted thinking patterns in your shattered history that can be healed with a therapist's guidance. Nothing is impossible unless you choose to believe it is. Thank you for watching this. I'll be glad if you subscribe to this channel, you like the work we did and we do, and share with your friends what we talk about.